All right, welcome back to Fox Weather Tailgate, everybody, where we're kicking off another week of football, sport that I've loved since I was a kid. And today we've got a real New York Giants legend from 1983 to 1992 with us here on Fox Weather. Someone I grew up watching. That's the old Giant Stadium right there. Oh, man, that brings back chills. Last time the Giants played there was in 2009 season, demolished it in 2010. And they've got the brand new one. I think they call it MetLife now. But, yeah, it's Giant Stadium for me still. I love it. We got Leonard Marshall in the house right now. I'll tell you what, this guy, he's got 2 Super Bowl rings with my 2 favorite teams ever. Leonard, thank you, sir, so much for joining me on Fox Weather this afternoon. It's an honor to talk to you.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
Yeah, you're a 2026 Hall of Fame nominee as well, and you're in the Ring of Honor. You're the real deal, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. I worked hard. I worked hard, Bob.
You really did. So let's bring it back. I know that you played college football for LSU, right? So we know it was hot and steamy in the SEC. What was it like going from the hot and steamy stuff down across Louisiana and then moving up to the northeast part of New Jersey to play your football career, most of it?
One thing you had to learn up here in the Northeast is to deal with the wind and the cold weather. And it's very tough for a kid from Louisiana to have to deal with that because, you know, you were used to the inclement weather when it came to rain, but the wind in New York and the dampness in New York and the cold weather, especially early on in the year. Don't talk about December. I'm going to talk about October and November. It was really, really crazy.
Yeah, it was so interesting. I remember watching a 1986 NFC Championship game. It was really windy against the Redskins. Now, did that affect your game at all?
It affected our game in a big way because we wanted to control the field position in that game. So if you remember, you know, Bill Parcells did something really crazy during the course of the game. He went out before the game and he tried to assess the wind so that he figured he could control the kicking game with between the Redskins and us because we had a great punter in Sean Landetta. Yep. So he went out and he decided to open up the west end of the east end, of the tunnel, and it affected their kicking throughout the whole course of the game.
That was a rumor. That actually happened. That was my next question. Was that the rumor is he was so involved that he opened up the doors to make it a little swirly for the Redskins. He really did that.
Bill was very much involved with that. And I'll tell you something else. It was so good because we won the game. We beat the Redskins 17-0. And that was the year that Mayor Koch didn't want to give us a ticket tape parade. But you guys gave us one in the stadium after the win.
Like, yeah, man, Jersey. We're Jersey strong. No question about it. Sean Landetta kicking in the whole thing. All right, let's move up to the 1990 season. Now, this game was really fun to watch as well. You guys played the Bills twice. Once was in the regular season. That game had a lot of freezing rain and inclement weather. How did that affect you guys?
Well, that game was in San Francisco, and you know, it was a game of survival. I mean, it was like the biggest fist fight you'd ever seen between two at Candlestick Park, and we didn't want to be the team that come away from there sad. We wanted to be the team that left a legacy on that field, and I think that day and that afternoon we did that. We ended up beating the team that we weren't supposed to beat on the road to go to the Super Bowl, which was one of the greatest games I've ever been in. The one that Whitney Houston sung the national anthem.
Yeah, that's right. I was a senior in high school. I remember watching that. Just amazed at how great that game turned out as well. A little wide right, but we'll take it. Were you actually on the field when it went wide right? You were, right?
I actually was. I can remember before the kick happened, Bob, I turned to my father and said, Dad, if he misses this field goal, you know you're going to get that new Cadillac you wanted.
That is great. So we got it. That's a great story right there. So, Leonard, let's talk about the weather that you like to play in. So you're from Louisiana. I assume you're used to that. But what was your favorite type of weather to play in as a defenseman?
To be honest with you, September. September and early October were my favorite 2 months to play in Giant Stadium. You know, I love the wind. I love the temperature. And most importantly, I love the humidity. The humidity was so low in October, late September and early October, that it was a chance for a defensive lineman to run all day and not feel like he's going to get tired. And because, you know, we were more of a bigger 3-4 defense, you know, with 300-pounders playing at the end position or guys that were approaching 300 pounds and playing against other 300-pounders, it made it real easy for us to play in that time of the year.
You and LT back there, Carl Banks, all you guys, did you all talk about it? Listen, this weather is perfect. We're going to run up and down like crazed dogs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. week in and week out.
I got to tell you, it's an honor to talk to you, sir. I appreciate it. If you ever want to come on do the weather with me, I'm all for it. If you live around the Jersey area in New York City, you come on over. We'll definitely put you in our ring of honor.
I live in Monmouth County. It would be my honor to come in and do the weather with you.
Oh, man. Leonard Marshall, he's the NFL legend, one of my childhood heroes. Great to talk to you, my friend. And yeah, I hope to talk to you again soon sometime, man.
Have a great day, pal.
You
Thank
too,
you
buddy.
very much.
You too.